Hey guys, today I am going to show you a really good data recovery solution actually, and this will recover several file types, all file types really, if you accidentally delete something. So we've all been there where we've accidentally deleted pictures or documents or videos or whatever, you name it. This solution is called Recoveryfox AI, and they are also the sponsor of this video. So let's get started on this, guys. Right now I've just got a flash drive plugged in, and I've got some things just loaded on this, just some temporary documents and pictures and a few music files. So before we get started here, though, open up your browser, head on over to wonderfoxrecovery.com. Link is down in the description below. And if you want to try this, you can go ahead and download it here. I've already downloaded it and loaded it. I've been messing with it a little bit. It is completely free. Now, there are some pay versions for this, and they do different little things. So at your leisure, just go in and, see what these different things do and see what solution works for you. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get that downloaded. And I'll go ahead and minimize this. And I will open up this software just to show you right quick. It only takes a couple seconds to load, and I've been messing with this a little bit, and it works really well. Now, one cool thing that I really loved about this is it has this option here. And again, we've all been there where we accidentally delete something, and before we realize it, we've already cleared our recycle bin and the file's gone. But you can open this up, and all you have to do is click Recycle Bin. Now, when you do this, you can see down here the scan progress. And for Recycle Bin, especially mine, I'm doubting it's going to find anything because I really never send things to the Recycle Bin. I always use the Shift key and delete to where it doesn't go to the Recycle Bin. So I'm assuming it's not going to find anything. It's probably going to take a few minutes to do that. I'm not going to let it do it just because we don't have all day to make this video, but I will show you how this works in the upcoming video here. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this, and it will go ahead and exit, and we'll just go back here. And yes, let's go back. So again, I have this flash drive loaded out here, and I've got documents, music, and pictures. So let's say, for instance, let's go into pictures here, okay? And we're going to delete these. I'm just going to delete those. Yep, they are gone. They don't go to Recycle Bin because this is an external drive, a flash drive. Only things on your primary, like a desktop or something like that, will go to your Recycle Bin. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. As you guys see, nothing is there in pictures. You see it's the G drive and under pictures. So I'm going to minimize this. Now, once we open this, I'm going to show you guys just a few little simple things before we get started on the recovery. You go over here, click on this. It's basically their support page that comes up. A lot of good little options there. In fact, there's even a manual on how to use it, but it is pretty easy. And then if you go to settings here, different little settings before we get started on the scanning and the recovery. You can skip empty space. Let's go ahead and do that because I don't want it to take the time to skip the empty space. Not interested in recovering temp files. They're useless. Skip contain files and archive. I don't have any of that on here, so I'm just going to leave it as is. And embedded subfiles, I'm just going to leave it as is here. So we'll close that. Then you can just go to the other menu over here and just other little things, support, check for updates, change language, and their social media, etc., etc. So it's a pretty easy interface. Now, aside from all that, you can click on Recycle Bin here, like I showed you earlier, to scan your Recycle Bin directly. And you can actually click on Desktop here to scan Desktop. Now, I know that if I did this, it would take a long time because I work off of my desktop. And so I will put files there temporarily until I'm done working. So it'll find a whole mess of things that we don't have time for. But I'm going to go here. It will list all the drives in your system. This is my primary. These are two backups. I really never delete anything off there. They just back up every night. And this is the flash drive that we have in here. It's a 32 gig. And once you click on it, it will automatically start the quick scan. And as you can see, it scanned and completed pretty darn quick. Now, what happens when the quick scan is completed? It will automatically go into the AI scan, which is a very deep scan. So this comes in handy for, and I tested this earlier, this will even recover data after you have formatted a drive. In fact, I formatted the drive earlier, and then I let the AI scan finish, and I was actually able to recover everything on the flash drive. Again, we're not going to let the whole AI scan go through because it takes quite a while, and it takes even longer depending on how your drive is. As you can see, it's probably been at least 30 seconds to a minute. We're only at almost 2% here. So the quick scan found 3 files, and so I'm just going to go ahead and pause this, and then I'm going to look at the quick scan here. And as you see, it found 1 music and 2 pictures, and that's something I deleted earlier, actually. And the 2 pictures are right here. So once you find what you want to recover, you simply just put check marks next to everything and you hit recover. Now it's going to ask you, where do you want to recover it to? Now don't make the mistake of putting it right back on your flash drive or where you deleted it from. You can't do that. It won't do that. It's not good to do that. So just put it in another location, not the same drive. I'm just going to throw mine on the desktop here, and we're going to hit OK. And it will take a couple seconds here, and it will go through. And yes, we want to review the recovered files. And those open up, and it will name it the recovery. It will name it from the source that it came from. So it was local disk. And if we open those up, results of the quick scan, it found pictures, and there are my 2 pictures that I accidentally deleted. So as you can see, guys, it's actually very easy, very great interface. You couldn't even ask for more. It's fantastic. I messed with this for a little bit this morning and just thought it was really good. It seemed to be a lot better than some of the other recovery tools that I have used. Although they have their own, all of them have their own place, all of them have their great things. With this one, I just happen to like the further deep scan, that you can completely recover a formatted drive and all the data. Now keep in mind, in the AI scan, once you go over here and say, for instance, if we go to JPEG, it probably sees the same picture. It's not going to recover it under the old name of the picture. So say, for instance, you had a picture said, my pet cat, my pet dog, my boating day, my birthday party, stuff like that. They are not going to be named that anymore. They will name them a generic name just like this. So after you recover them, you will have to go in and rename those. But again, it's a great tool, especially for if you formatted something. Go ahead, download the free version, mess with it, and see how you like it. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. If this was helpful, go ahead and click the like button and think about subscribing. It would make me happy and help me out. Thanks, guys.